guys? So it is Friday on In Real Life and it's rant week. So I guess I'm just gonna be ranting about random things, about things that make me angry. I didn't really pick like a specific thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and rant about different things that make me mad. One thing that's really random that makes me angry is how people always like talk about how Miley Cyrus sticks her tongue out and does this thing. Like, she has been doing that since she was on Hannah Montana. Like, she's been doing that since she was on Hannah Montana, and people think that she just started it. Like, no, she's been doing that, like, her whole life. So it's really not that big of a deal. It just bothers me, like, you're just now realizing that she does that, and they think that it's, like, some dirty thing, but it's like, no, she just does that. Okay, so something else that kind of bothers me, I don't think anyone else would get this unless if you're in the Emblem 3 fandom, but they make these videos for like their tour, which is called #BandLifeTour, and they make videos like little webisode thingies, and it just bothers me because their management is trying, I just feel like their management is trying to take over and they're trying to make them seem like they're like a freaking clean boy band whenever they really are not. Like, everyone knows, if you're a fan of Emblem 3, everyone knows that they are not a clean boy band. Like, we know how they are. Like, we know that they smoke, we know that they drink, like, we know that they party, obviously. If you haven't seen that thing with Wesley and some girl's butt, like, obviously, like, we know what the things that they do. It's not like they're trying to keep it a secret from us. Like, Emblem 3 really doesn't care. The only people that care are the freaking management, who's trying to make them seem like they're some goody two-shoes boy band when they really aren't. Like, I mean, I guess, okay, cool, if you're gonna be in, like, the pop type of music thing, like, I guess you're gonna get more fans. Like, that's cool if you really want to do that for yourself, but like, we know who Emblem 3 is, and like, they can't change themselves. Like, we don't want them to change themselves. I'm pretty sure they don't want to change themselves. Like we know. It just bothers me. Like, they need to like freaking stop. It's the management who's trying to make them seem like there's some goody two-shoes boy band when we know they aren't, and Emblem 3 knows that they aren't either. Okay, so this is a really good thing to rant about because I've had this experience in my last place that I worked at. I can relate to Asia and like what she said about working in a restaurant. It's freaking chaotic. Like, it's crazy just running around trying to wait on people, and like, I can't wait on people. I hate it because it's just like, I'm not your freaking slave. Like, you like, I don't even know. And I only got that job because it was like last resort kind of thing. I really needed a job, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna work in a restaurant, why not? But now I don't work in a restaurant, thank God, and it's so much better. But I can definitely relate to Asia on that one. Working in a restaurant is just terrible. Like, people get catty, and the freaking customers, like, sometimes, like, if, like, they need everything pinpointed, like, specifics. I don't even do that whenever I go out to eat. Like, people who, like, get angry if their meal came out like 5 minutes late or something compared to whenever their friends came out. Like, sorry if it takes longer for your steak to cook because it needs to be cooked good so then you'll enjoy it. Like, sorry if it came out late, you need to chill. If you want it to be good and the way that you asked for it, then yeah, it's gonna come out later because we're trying to make it so it's at your standards. But apparently nothing can be at that person's standards because they need everything on time and shit like that. So okay, working in a restaurant is annoying. Really freaking annoying. Another thing that I would like to rant about is how people like tell, like, okay, if someone tells another person that they can't do something, like, that's just like not how they should be living their life. Like, okay, say there's a certain career goal that you want to go for, and someone tells you, like, you can't do that. For whatever reason it is, they just think that you can't do that because I don't know why. They just think you can't do that. If someone tells you that you can't, it really bothers me whenever people do that. It doesn't matter what other people think, it doesn't matter what people say to you. If you like what you're doing, then go ahead and do it. Don't let other people tell you how to live your life and tell you what to do. If you're happy doing what you're doing, then go ahead and do it. Like if you are happy making YouTube videos and people tell you like that's stupid, why do you do that? Do you have a life? Like what are you doing with your life? Why are you making YouTube videos? Who cares? Just make YouTube videos. It really doesn't matter because you're happy doing it. So don't let other people like bring you down and make you feel like shit because of what you like doing. I just feel like people need to like accept yourself for who you are, and if you do that, you'll be like much more happier with who you are as a person, and you'll just be like so much more happier to live your life if you don't worry about like what other people think, and if you just like do things that make you happy, you'll be completely content with your life. Okay, so that last thing that I ranted about was probably the biggest thing for this rant video. It just kind of like popped in my head, and I actually do really feel like strongly about the last thing that I said. All the other things are just really random, but so I guess that's how I'm gonna end this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below on things that you want to rant about. Just go ahead and leave a huge rant thing in my comment box. I really don't care. I'd like actually like to read that. I like whenever people rant about things. It's like interesting because for the most part I agree with what the people are saying. For the most part. All my links will be in the description box below, and I will see you next Friday.